What is up, guys? Today we're doing a move called the double aerial. Here is what it looks like. That's the move. Here is a slow-mo. So to begin this move, you're going to want to start off holding the bite handle. The reason for that is I know a lot of you guys are going to want to go balls to the wall, and if you just want to just wing it and give it a shot, if you start with the bite handle, the dull side of the blade will be spinning towards you and you're less likely to get cut. But basically all this move is, right, as opposed to a single aerial, that was a very sloppy single aerial, you're going to do a double aerial, right? So something like that. Now, to begin this move, I'm going to ask, instead of starting with a knife, I'd recommend that you just start with a pen. The reason for that is if you can do the difference between one rotation and two rotations with a pen, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to go from one rotation to two rotations with a knife, obviously. So, you're going to want to start off by just doing one rotation with a pen, just like so. What you want to try and do is go to two rotations with a pen, right? So from one to two. So that was like not really two, but you get the gist, right? You want to go one, two, and that was not two either. One, two, one, two, until you can get it consistent, right? You see it takes a little while to warm up to it, especially, and this isn't going to completely help you because the weights are different, right? But you get the gist, right? One, two, until you can get that consistent. Once you get that consistent, all we're going to do is we're going to graduate, in a sense, to something different. In this case, I have a trainer. This is the Squid Triton. It's going to be in the description. Highly recommended trainer. But if you have a trainer, I really recommend trainers for aerials because they will really help you get the timing down without risking getting cut. If you don't have the balls or whatever, just go right for it. And so you're going to want to start with the bite handle, just like you would when a standard knife, just get used to it. And you're going to start off, just like the pen, doing one rotation, and you're going to follow it up by doing two rotations, like so. And it's going to take a while for you to get used to, but I think the pen will help a little bit. And one tip I can give is to wait longer than you think you should, right? So one rotation, I'm going to go for two rotations, but I'm going to wait what I think is 2.5 rotations, right? And that did not seem to help me there, but you get the gist, right? You want to wait a little bit longer. That's going to do two things. One, I find that I tend to want to catch it sooner than I should. And two, if you wait longer, after the knife is upside down, you have less chance of getting cut because, right, this is when you're supposed to catch, and you're going to catch on the bottom of the handles or here if you catch too late. Whereas if you catch too early, right, when the knife is spinning around, if you catch too early, you're going to catch right on the blade, which is not fun, right? So anyways, one rotation, two rotations. Catch a little bit later than you think you should. Another tip for this is instead of thinking of trying to do, I'm going to try and do two rotations, try and throw the knife, think of when you would catch if you were doing one rotation, right? So the knife goes in the air, it spins, I would catch right here, and at this point, pretend that you just threw the knife and then catch it after it does one rotation. So you want to catch it after two rotations, but you kind of break it into two parts. I find that really helps me mentally anyway. So one rotation, right? I would have caught it, and then I wait another whole rotation, and then I catch it. And so just to get your timing down, because I find it's kind of hard to tell exactly when to catch it. And you want to do this until you can get it consistently where you can go one and then two, basically. The final step, of course, is the real deal. So you graduated from the pen to the trainer, from the trainer to the real thing. And this is just the exact same thing, right? You just do one rotation, and then you go for two rotations using the same tips and tricks that we've already learned. So wait longer than you think you should. You can break it into two steps where you think of one rotation, then you do another rotation. And that's basically it. You just got to go for it, right? So one, two, catch. Done. Easy. That's it. Hope you guys like this one. This one is a fun one because, right, the basic aerial, people freak out when you do that. But when they see the double aerial, they're really going to go nuts because it's really flying around and there's a knife in the air. And that's always a fun thing. So I hope you guys like this one. I recommend you guys would give this a shot. because it is not that much harder than the regular basic aerial, but it does require a little bit of guts, so to speak. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like that one. Thanks for watching. Peace.